Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy here, Lazy Gamer. I wanted to come out with a new video. It's gonna be called Lazy Storytime. I know, real original, but let's get into this. So we all heading back to school, right? I mean, a couple of days are going by, either you're in school right now, or you slowly are getting back to school, and getting back in that school process. I know what a lot of you guys are thinking. It sucks. You hate school. Maybe it's your first day in middle school, first day of high school, and you just don't know how it's gonna be, but I can tell you right now, it could be a lot worse. So with that being said, let's get into the story. Alright, so this is pretty much what happened throughout my whole day of going to this school I didn't want to go to. Pretty much, I was getting set up for go to a high school. I'm just going to call it James High School. I was supposed to go there. That was going to be my education. That's the education I was supposed to be going to. Had everything set up for middle school, and I was supposed to go there. However, my mom being my mom, and for those who don't know, because I don't expect you to know, my mom is someone who it's just one thing I don't like about her is that, and before anyone says anything to me, we all have that one thing that we don't like about our parents, so don't even come at me like that. And the thing I didn't like about my mom is that it took a lot of people to convince her no. Like, she will come up with a decision, and no matter how many people told her, no, that's a bad idea, she'll go along with it anyway, and then once it backfired, it's like, it's somehow everyone else's fault. I swear to God, that's my mom's personality in a nutshell. And this was one of those things. She sent me to a school I'm just going to call Pest High School because being there was a pestering pain in the ass for me, I'll tell you that much. And keep in mind, this was a day before school. This was legitimately the last day of summer vacation when we decided to switch my school around. Even though I was with my dad and I got transferred, or I was getting set up to go to James High School. I was being set up to go there and I got switched around the last day. But at first, I denied it. Like, I didn't think at all, like, holy crap, Mom actually got me transferred. I'm thinking this was a last-ditch effort. It's not going to actually happen. I'm not getting transferred whatsoever since I've clearly already been transferred to one school. But turns out, and by the way, this is hindsight, my mom had some connections at the school at the time and done some things to get me into that school. Now, I don't know if they were illegal or not. I feel like they were illegal because there's no way I got transferred the last day of summer vacation before I went to school. I don't know. But I'm thinking to myself, if she's going through all this trouble to get me to the school, this better be a high-class, 5-star school. I better be having my own private dorm, free public lunches. I should get a card to go to any fast food chain I want to go. This better be thebomb.com. That's what I was thinking in my head. But, Lord and behold, it was not. So on my way there, my mom's telling me how great this school is going to be, how I'm going to have a change in my grades and all this kind of stuff. And she's pretty much just acting like she didn't just rearrange my whole entire school life just so she can get the most out of, you know, me being at the school. So on my way there, I'm in the car. She's rambling on about how great Pest High School is and how I'm gonna have the best time of my life there, how I'm gonna get good grades, I'm gonna meet so many new friends and all this good stuff. And Lord and behold, she was not ready to hear what I had to say. So first things first, I went to the homeroom. And yes, we still had homerooms for anyone who's like an elementary school or lower. At Pest High School, you apparently have a homeroom. At least that's how it was when I was there. And immediately, I didn't like anyone in my classroom. And it wasn't like I didn't give them a chance. It's just everyone was mean mugging me the entire time. You might be thinking, okay, you're just being insecure. No, they legitimately were just staring at me menacingly. And I'm just thinking to myself, what did I do? I'm not any different from anybody else in this classroom, yet y'all are staring at me like I did something. But whatever. I'm in the back of the classroom, minding my business, on my phone, put my earbuds in. In hindsight, dude, if I didn't have my phone with me that entire day of the school year, actually more like a good portion of the school year, I honestly wouldn't have gotten by. So a couple more pointless classes later, and I ended up making some friends. Now, only 3 out of the 10 people at that school would actually classify as friends because, I don't know. Not a lot of them were really cool people to be around. They were just people that you just can tolerate. Now, these 3 I'm just going to name Keyshawn, Molly, and Polly. I'm bad with names, but whatever. Keyshawn was a cool guy, but he always was high, and he always cracked jokes, which I don't know how I phrased it like it was a bad thing, because that's probably what made him so cool. Not to mention the fact I never seen him angry. He always had a smile on his face, so that was something to like about him. Molly and Polly were just friends that I ended up getting acquainted with after a while, after being in one class with them, and that was about it. Now, everyone else I couldn't even tell you for the life of me, because I don't remember them that well. However, there's this one guy I know, and I'm gonna call him Felicia. I don't know, he's a guy, but I'm gonna name him Felicia, because that dude always wanted something. Like, I swear to God, any single time my bro went to school with some money, my headphones, some candy, that dude would always say, yo, bro, let me get some of that, bro. Yeah, we cousins, bro. You know that guy. That one dude, as soon as you got some food or candy, or something he wants, he claimed that that you're related to him, but he never talks to you afterwards if you give it to him. It gets to the point where I start hitting this dude with that, bye, Felicia. Another kid that I knew, his name was Glowbox. Well, obviously that's not his real name, but I'm calling him that because why not? And there's one thing I know about him is that he was a major, undeniably humongous asshole. That was all he had going for him. I wouldn't just go as far as to call him a bully though. It's just that he was just a jerk to everyone he talked to. But for some reason, we somehow became friends. At least to some extent. I don't know how you can be friends with someone who's just a dick for no reason. But you know what? It happened. Another person I got acquainted with, I'm just gonna name him, I don't know, Lewis? That sounds like a good fuckboy name, because that's kind of what he was. Exactly what he was, actually. Just, he was known across the school for being a fuckboy. So, ups to him, I guess. Anyways, at the end of my first or second period, I don't remember. I was just leaving gym class. I do remember that. Next thing I see two people I wish I was joking. But nope, that's something I saw my first day at school. It was just people boning in the hallway. Okay, maybe not in the hallway. It was actually just a stairwell. Either way, it was still pretty disturbing to witness. And I'm just thinking to myself, wow, my mom said this school is gonna be great. I'm just keeping a mental note in my head to let her know everything I didn't like about the school. Anyways, not much goes by. A couple more days go by, more classes go by, and my vision on the school tends to get worse and worse. And I find myself dating this one girl. Now, how it all started? Pretty much Molly introduced me to this girl. I'm gonna call her Snodgrass because that was legitimately her last name, and I couldn't find anything more hilarious than the fact that your name is Snodgrass. Technically it was Snodgrass, but either way it was pretty funny. Anyways, one thing leads to another, and I'm dating this girl. Now, just for a heads up, for anyone who's feeling bad about their relationships and thinking how short the relationship is, let's just say for 2 months to a couple of weeks to a week, just remember this moment right now, what I'm about to tell you. This relationship I got into with this girl was 72 hours. 3 days I was with this girl until we broke up. And I regret everything. Now, a couple of days later, after our breakup, I apparently had more and more people talking to me. What they want to talk to me about was the fact I dated this chick. That was it. And every single time I talked to someone, they said the same thing. Yo, bro, you knew she was a hoe, right? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. She was sleeping with like a hella guys, dude. Why would you date her? And I'm just thinking to myself, where was this information 3 days ago? I would have loved to hear this. Hell, I would have needed to hear this. Anyways, it's safe to say what little confidence I had in myself was completely gone at that point. And I became a complete utter loner, wearing nothing but hoodies and sweatshirts and shit, even in 90-degree weather. It was just that bad. I would find places in the school to hide and no one would know where I was going or where I was at. And that was around the time I got into my second semester. And that's where I'm going to end it off right there. If you guys enjoyed this story time, want me to do another one, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get more videos of me. It's your boy Lazy Gamer here, and I don't know, stay lazy, I guess. I'm going to sleep.